This is 5 Minutes with Mike. Our news, our voice, our issues. Believe that.
Let me tell you something about Mississippi. What most people don't realize, the majority of people act like they don't see. Now, I've been posting videos on this all week about how hard black people got it down here. And if you scroll through the comments, you will see a lot of people saying, well, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just get your stuff up and go? See, here's the thing. A lot of us was born and raised in Mississippi. And the sad truth is all we know is Mississippi. It's like that saying, it's easier said than done. But eventually, I'm pretty sure, at a set point of time, we will get our things up and go. See, for me, there's two types of people in this world. The ones that let it happen and the ones that do something about it. You must not hear the words coming out of my mouth. These people are known to trap you in Mississippi through the system, through jobs, through financial hardship, and some even family and kids. I wish I could just pack my stuff up and leave tomorrow. But if you catch a dolphin out the water and throw him on land, do you think that dolphin is gonna eat land food? But it's a lot tougher than you think. Now, if you know me, I don't make excuses. It's gonna get done. But please, stop trying to make excuses for Mississippi and realize it's just a corrupt system down here. We shouldn't have to pack our stuff up and leave. Welcome to Mississippi.
All right, so throughout this episode, you're going to be seeing some clips of this young man that's been living while black in Mississippi. And, you know, I remember the first time when I was a kid, maybe 10 or 11 years old. My dad had took me to Mississippi, went there to go see a football game. It was a football player that was playing on a particular team that my dad was, kind of helping him out and things like that. And I remember swimming in the pool. Now, I vaguely knew much about Mississippi outside of just a little bit from, school, teaching a little bit about it, maybe a movie here or there, but I didn't know much about Mississippi. Mind you, I'm a young boy from Florida. But I do remember the first time going there, I felt something different about that place from the moment I was there as a kid, I remember, we were staying at a hotel. We were there for maybe 2 days at a hotel in Mississippi and going to the pool, as a kid, you're excited. Oh, pool, going to the pool. And I remember seeing the other kids, of a different race, was in the pool, the white tea kids. And I was probably one of maybe two black kids that was in the pool. And once again, something I didn't know it at the time what it was necessarily or what it meant, but something just felt freaking off in the state of Mississippi. And it wasn't until years later that I got older, I started learning more about the history of Mississippi, the racism behind Mississippi, the all of the lynchings, all of that many of us know, and why many blacks tend to stay away from Mississippi, except those like this individual that lives to tell his account about the real Mississippi and his viewpoint, And I've never lived there. I've been through Mississippi a few times in my travels throughout, whether going to Texas, stuff like that. But I can tell you this. Whether I'm going to Texas, coming back from Texas, or wherever I'm going that I have to touch Mississippi, I'm usually going through Mississippi like a bat out of hell. I ain't trying to stop nowhere. I make sure that my gas is fully up because it's not really that much when you're going through like that from Florida through, the Panhandle, through Alabama, all that stuff. Mississippi's maybe an hour, 45 minutes. I would say that I'm there in the state. It's not that long usually. But either way, I don't want to be longer than that. You know what I'm saying? And Mila, Don't Do That is now available for pre-order. Link in the description below.